What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on another video today. And as you can see from the title of today's video, I am showing you guys how to be effective against a 2-3 zone while running with randoms. Now,
Damn, they
I
got me at
am
the
on a
5.
stretch big, a 6'9" power forward. I do not usually play the 5, but in this video, they
Play
put
fast,
me
play.
at the 5. So I am running the center spot, but usually I run the power forward. Like I said, it is a 6'9". Now this build is a more well-rounded build. But you're going to see our matchup. They are 4
The
gold cards
game.
with a silver card. I didn't know that we were going up against Sweats when we loaded into this game. I was not paying attention. But if you looked at their points per game, they all average over 10. So they share the rock. They know what they're doing. And they probably run with each other on a nightly
Bro, how
basis.
we get a play shot at the
Personally, me,
4?
I like to
Crazy.
run with randoms more just because it makes for really good gameplay,
Shit.
because you really have to take advantage of the other team, and then you have to figure out which of your teammates are good. But like I said, back to what we're talking about, how to play against a 2-3 zone. Now you see there I got ripped. You guys already know this is reach gen. They just gonna walk up to you and press square. But you see right here, I'm patient, looking for my
Bro, they're running
teammate.
the
He
zone,
takes a crazy
dog.
shot, but I get the rebound. I know that the baby guard is on me. That's his little zone. So I take the shot. Now usually that's what you want to take advantage of, is the baby guard, by either dotting his area um, or just shooting over him if you're on a taller build, because most likely they do not have defense. But you're going to see right here, they were sweaty. All right, this guard was really good. He knew what he was doing. He already has takeover. He was really cooking up
Fucking
our point
clown,
guard,
dog. I'm low-key killing, dog.
which makes sense because he probably has all offense. All right, if you cooking another point guard and all your build has is offense, I wasn't mad at our point guard getting cooked because I already know
Fake.
they're running a zone. So this point guard is not going to play defense because he probably has no defense. But you see there, he gets a little pluck. He did his thing. He did what he could to hold out and play defense. Now I find the guy at the top of the key. This is what I want to stress to you when playing against a zone, is patience. All right, there is weaknesses in a zone that's very, very easy to find once you know how to play against the zone. In my opinion, because we're running 5, because we all can shoot, it would have been best for us to run a 5 out and nobody really attack the paint. If you guys don't know, 2-3 zones is not really a good defensive scheme, in my opinion. It's honestly really trash. It's just that when you come into the rec and you have randoms, then it becomes a good scheme because everybody's cutting. It allows them to really pinch, get pluck steals, and be able to make it really difficult for the opposing team's offense to score, because when you're running with rec randoms, everybody wants to cut. All right, they that's probably like the most important thing when running with rec randoms is
Bro.
the spacing. The spacing is terrible because everybody wants to cut, everybody wants to score, and we get that. All right, but when you're going against a zone like this, you just need to be patient. All right, now you see me right here, that's the weak spot I want to hit. When the guard's at the top of the key and we have a corner and a wing, that's where you want to hit, because now you have 2 defenders trying to guard 3 players. All right, so when you're going against this zone, if you're spacing out the floor, this zone is not good, honestly. If you have a point guard that's patient and everybody's spreading the floor out, it is super easy to really beat this zone. Now you see there, I got cooked up. That guy hit me really, really good move. He ended up popping off in the second half. But like I was saying, if you have the right amount of if you have the right amount of floor spacing, a zone is actually a really terrible defense. All right, now if I was fully squatted, this zone would get dotted up so badly because we would actually have our 2 corners, our 2 wings, and then the point guard in the middle making the play, making the read. Now you see there, this guard was cooking up. He ended up with 17 at half. Now this is the part that made it difficult, is because they're running a 5 out, they're calling cuts, and if our teammates are sleeping, they're gonna get those cuts every single time. Usually if a wing cuts, the corner usually picks it up. But there, like I said, that wing is the most deadly spot in the 2-3 zone when it comes to just running against rec sweats. Now against like top tier players, they won't play zone and they'll have that thing locked up. But when you're playing against normal rec sweats, that wing is deadly as long as you have the right amount of floor spacing, because you really stress that top defender to have to play from the point to the wing. And then when he's playing that, you stress the corner defender for having to pick up his wing and play the corner. So it really opens up a whole lot once you understand what a 2-3 zone does. Now, I wish I had like some kind of computer program to really edit this video to a point where I can really break it down. You see there, I end up baiting because I know I have rim take, so obviously he's not gonna want to go up with that. But you see how I am cooking up. I am being patient, getting to the spot where I know the zone is the most weakest,
Sir, you gotta watch the
and hitting my shots. All right, that is how I ended up dominating. You see, this is where I want to be. That wing, that hash is probably, they usually score the most when you're playing against a zone. All right, if the guard is patient and everybody stays stationary and sits in the 5-out, the wing is going to be your best friend. When I run guard, I'm mostly looking for the wing, and then once the corner defender starts cheating up, then I'm dotting corner. Or the wing can even, once he gets it, can either make the pass back to the point or dish it to the corner. Alright, once I get the ball in my hand, also I'm patient. I do not want to rush the ball and make a bad pass, because these guys are playing lanes. They really want me to make a quick carried pass, because once I do that, automatically every single person on their team is pressing square trying to get a steal. So you can see how exactly why you need to be patient with the rock. But you see here, this guy gets the rock, he's cooking. He got that, I believe he got Ja Morant dribble style on, but he was being super effective with it. Usually Ja Morant dribble style, you want to go to the off ball hand. He was going to the on ball hand and absolutely cooking everybody. He was cooking me too. But watch right here, I'm being patient. I got one guy at the wing, they rotate over, I get my open shot. This is what I mean when you got to be patient with the ball. A lot of the times when I'm on my stretch big, I do pass fakes just because that's what they're looking for. They're trying to rotate off of the pass, and if they see the motion that I'm going to pass, obviously they're going to want to attack whoever it is that doesn't have the ball, because they think I'm passing. And once they clear out from me, I have the open shot. But you see right here, they're passing around. It is a 5-point game with under a minute left. So we kept it close the whole time. Now I have sharp take, but the problem is they're keying in on me. They realize that I've been killing them. I have the open wing. So I waited for that defender to cheat over, but the wing cut. We still got a 2, but I wanted the 3 because I know that was an easy 3-point shot. Their teammate gets the steal. We're going down the other end. Now I ended up selling because I wanted a 3, and I threw everything that I said in this video out the door, and I tried to hunt the 3. I ended up selling the game. But you see there, they're trying to kill the clock. That was my fault. I should have trusted my teammates more and been patient, but instead I ended up taking the bonehead shot. Now it is 15 seconds, the clock running down, but we still have time. We just got to get a stop, and then we got to get a 3. Alright, so it's not like the game's completely over. The guard takes it. He takes a good shot, but he misses it. We should have called timeout. We probably would have had like a few seconds more on the clock, but now we're stuck with only 0.3 seconds left on the clock. We do not make this, alright, but that's how I'm effective against a 2-3 zone with randoms. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys liked the content. Like if you want to like, follow if you want to follow. Other than that, I'm out. Shoots.